Hello, everyone. Um, Hope you guys are well. It's July 16th, 2019. No one in here yet. Gonna get started soon. I don't really know. It's kind of weird not to have anyone in here right now. I don't know if my thing is just messing up or not. Oh, there we go. Some people. Hey, I just wanted to do a quick update of a couple of things. Actually, hi Sandy, hi Milagros, hi Rudy. Okay, suddenly all these people appeared. I guess my thing was just frozen. So I'm going to start doing two different weekly upload dates. I'm going to do a video. Charlie, you're not even in the house. How are you on here? I'm going to start doing a weekly video, probably Friday or Saturday. I want to be consistent with it. So I want to say that I want to release it on Fridays. And I'm going to do a live video on Wednesdays of every week. So I'm going to have a Wednesday live video and a Friday video. Now the videos could possibly be live. I don't know. I just kind of miss doing the old format. I think I'm more focused on those. So I'm going to probably do those, but I'm also going to do a live every week to kind of cover what I went over and then just kind of catch up on some things that are going on. I'm also working on another idea of doing podcast with where you guys actually come on and talk with me. But I think if I do that, it might be on a private platform or a paid platform if we decide to go that route, but I don't know yet. So for now, we're just going to be doing the actual weekly videos and the live broadcast. So I have a ton of things to do tonight, so I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I've been kind of sick the past couple of days. Had my huge event the other day, and then I've just been like not well because I've been just so stressed out. So I'm feeling a little better today. Decided to do a quick update with a couple of things I wanted to talk about that I see kind of like going on right now. And I just was like, oh, well, I'll talk about those things too. So I guess first and foremost, I found out today that Leaving Neverland is nominated for 5 Emmy Awards. A lot of people are very upset about that, which it doesn't make any sense because it really didn't do well. It actually did very poorly. So again, I just want to stress to you guys, you guys have known my stance on Leaving Neverland from the very beginning. I'm an investigative person. I research a lot of things when I do my videos. I take my research very seriously, and I'm very dedicated to Michael's truth and vindicating him. But you guys are well aware of my stance that I took on Leaving Neverland and why I did not want to do any videos, debunking the lies. I am very grateful and respectful to the investigators, especially believer investigators, hoax investigators, who took their time out to do those things. But for me, I wasn't necessarily interested in that because I just don't feel like putting energy and attention to it. And I still kind of stand by that. I think I really, and this might sound kind of shady, and it's not meant to sound shady, but I do feel like when fans put attention on this stuff, it gains traction. Because when you're retweeting people defending Michael and retweeting responses to Dan Reed, you're retweeting his initial tweet, and you're just kind of fanning the flames. And I feel like all the attention that was placed on Leaving Neverland is why it's kind of taken off like this. I mean, I just personally myself try to avoid even talking about it or giving attention to it. So I do want to acknowledge the fact that I know it's very upsetting that it's nominated for any kind of Emmys. That sucks. But again, just don't. I really, this kind of takes me to another part of my video that I'm going to do today, but I really just always feel like there's this need to constantly distract people from like Michael's truth, and any way they can do it, it's done. So just be mindful of that. I just try to stay focused on like what Michael's message is, what he was trying to tell us, and putting that to the forefront. I'm not having a huge success with really spreading the word, what I'm trying to say. A lot of people really aren't watching the videos that I'm doing, and it's okay. It's fine. Like, I'm okay with just a small group doing it, but it's very frustrating because I feel like people give more attention to negative things concerning Michael than things that are important. But my videos did catch the eye of somebody that's like a big deal. So I don't want to talk too much about it. I was actually just emailed today about someone that wants to work on a project with me, and I'm just like elated about it. I can't believe it. I'm keeping it very hush hush because I don't want to ruin the opportunity, but it's a very, 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 very well-known person, very connected to Michael Jackson, like for real. And he actually just saw my two most recent videos concerning Michael and the Hopi and all this stuff, and he's just like mind blown. And he's like, I've known some things, and he's like, actually, we had a conversation today, and he was like telling me some things about Michael, and I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, like you are totally not off kilter. Like Michael has personally expressed to me um an interest in the Hopis. And I was like, oh my God. So yeah, there are things happening behind the scenes. So even though it's not getting a lot of traction with like in the believer community, it is getting traction with the right people. So I'm very excited about that. Um, and he's like, I want to work with you. He's like, I don't really know, where it's going to lead. He's not really a believer. He's like, I don't really believe that Michael's alive, but I do think that you're onto something, and maybe he was killed because he knew these. But he's like, whatever the case may be, like I am down for having a serious discussion about it, because this is obviously some phenomenal things. And I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, that's really cool. So I'm glad that I'm happy to know that like I'm not crazy, that I'm actually connecting something here. He said I wouldn't go as far as to say that he was warning people, but it's just something that he really talked to me about. So you're very much not off base about that. So that's cool. So yeah, I'm just, it's just really important for you guys to make sure. That's why I told you, like, make sure you're spreading the word and people are getting the message. So there's other things going on too, like so I want to move to the next topic. I'm kind of going fast here, but somebody had linked me to the video. Souza MJ death hoax investigator had posted a video, a short clip of a guy. I don't have the link, but if you go to her YouTube channel, it's MJ hoax death investigator, I think. MJ. I don't know. If someone has a link, you can post it in here. But Souza, you guys know who Souza is, so I'm sure you know who she is. She posted a video today. It was a clip from the QAnon. I don't really know if it was a podcast. I follow like the Q stuff in the beginning. I never really connected that stuff to Michael, but I did think there was something weird regarding Michael and Trump in the beginning. I did think that. I just never really followed up on it. It's really not my like area of expertise, and I'm not really interested in getting into that. I think that Michael has been doing multiple things over the past 10 years. I think, with you guys know how I feel about CERN. I've discussed CERN many times. I'm gonna get into all that. That's a very big part of the prophecies and everything. So I'm gonna get into all that. But it was basically a video. In the video, the guy has said that he said that he believes, or he has seen information that pretty much proves that Michael has been actively working on like exposing like child sex trafficking. I don't really know that. I hate to kind of misquote this, so go to her page to see it, because I don't want to like misquote it. I don't know if he said that he saw it or he heard about it. I don't remember, but it seemed pretty valid to me. And the guy to me kind of sounds like Ben Evanstead. You guys know who Ben Evanstead is? He was like the guy who did the who took the photos of Michael, quote unquote, took the photos of Michael in the ambulance. Well, he became a lawyer. I think he's an attorney now, and the guy kind of sounds like him to me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm tripping, but his voice kind of sounds like him to me. The guy that was on the recording. So I don't know. I'm sure she's going to be posting more things about it on her forum and on her YouTube. You might want to just subscribe to her YouTube channel. Like I said, I might not get along with certain people in the community, but it doesn't mean that their work is any less important than mine. So just go check it out. I don't know. That could be a huge thing. I mean, the guy sounded pretty convincing to me. It actually gave me like chills, like down my back. And he said, I was like, whoa, like it was crazy. So he said he saw some kind of information to prove that very much Michael Jackson is alive and working on this. So I don't know, but check it out. But like I was saying, like that to me just kind of goes like hand in hand with what I'm saying. Like I believe that Michael, it's like people just, it's like you have people who are like really seeing this stuff, and then you have people that you know, they think Michael's just online. This is going to segue into another thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys. Like, I know someone who is like very, very, very devastated because she got involved with another fake Michael Jackson. He totally broke her heart and took off. And it's like, Guys, come the fuck on. I am not here to judge anyone. I'm not here to banter, talk shit. I'm not here to do that. Like, I have obviously a mission. I am very focused on that mission. Michael is speaking loudly and louder than ever, and I'm very focused on that. But it's like, come on, like, there is so much to be done. And if you think that Michael is just on, I'm not trying to like make fun of people who believe this. Like, I'm not trying to, make you feel like shit. But it's like, Michael is not online talking to people. He is not sitting behind his computer screen just talking to people, just fucking around, making a website, just recording songs, recording himself dancing. Like, stop it. Michael is not doing those things. I don't know. I feel like, I've had opinions about people who believe that, like, they were trying to scam people or they were trying to be like shady. I don't know. I am not the person, I'm a very different person than I was a year ago. I have like spent a lot of time working on myself this past year and just trying to figure out things with myself and trying to really focus on who I am as a person. So I don't want to be quick to just judge people and say that they're bad people because they believe something. Okay. I don't want to bully people. I don't want to like make them feel bad, but it's just like, if you are dedicating all of your time and energy to really understanding Michael's truth, then you've got to get focused on what that truth is, whatever it may be, whether it be that Michael is working with Trump and QAnon, or he's trying to talk about what the Hopi prophecy said, or he's, just trying to talk about what's going on in the world, the environment. If he's doing these things, it's important for us to like really get to the bottom of this, because obviously the message is important enough for us to know. If Michael wanted to just retire and leave, there'd be nothing. If Michael wanted to fake his death and just disappear, let me tell you that it would be immaculate. There would be no mistakes. There would be no, if Michael planned this the way that it is, it would not be like this. There would be nothing for us to, there'd be no remnants of him. Okay. I believe that. So it's like, I tend to think this is something that's very serious and very important. So stop giving your energy to people who are feeding off of his likeness online to feel good about themselves. It is so fucked. If you are such, I mean, like, I don't understand these guys and women that are doing it also. I don't understand that. It's like Michael Jackson was and is a person that went through so many things in his life. And success, fame, adoration does not compare to the shit that he still is reeling from to this day. There 5 Emmy nominations for a documentary that completely fucking lies on him. Why anybody would want to be that person, I don't understand. It's, to me, it's like a slap in the face. It's a waste of time. You are not a Michael Jackson fan if you are pretending to be him. You are not a Michael Jackson fan if you are blindly turning an eye to people that you know are doing this to people. I had someone a couple like months ago like gloat about, oh, people think that I'm Michael. And I'm like, that's not, there's nothing okay about that. That's disgusting. That's fucked up. Like, Michael has been through hell. Why would you want to like, you want to get all the accolades for him, but you don't want to suffer like he suffered. So I'm just telling you guys, like, stop wasting your time on these people. Stop it. He is not online talking to people. I am 155,000% confident that Michael is not talking to people online. There's too much at risk for that. There's too much to lose. Well, let me just say this. If Michael is online talking to people, you have no idea who the fuck he is, because he is not acting like himself. Let me tell you this too. These people who pretend like they're Michael don't even know who Michael really is. They don't. They know a part of his public persona, but if you think that he just like sits there and like, I can't. People are so in love and obsessed with a celebrity that they are so it makes me like sick to my stomach that I can sit here and do like a video or a live and talk about serious, real issues, like serious shit, and have like 30 people, but somebody can do a live and have 100 people talking to someone who is pretending to be Michael. I cannot understand that. And I'm not trying to like throw shade. I am not throwing shade. Listen, I have no reason to be jealous of any investigator in this community. My shit speaks for itself. I don't want what they have. I don't even like Souza. We are not friends. I don't like her at all. She doesn't like me. We are not cool. But I have no problem saying, hey, go to her channel and check out this video because it's interesting. I don't clout chase, and I don't like tell people not to watch people's stuff, or I don't do stuff like that. That's not who I am. I can separate personal from what's needed in this community, which is truth. Okay. I can separate that stuff. But it just makes me angry because I feel like, okay, there's important things that are going on. There's so much happening right now that people need to see and listen to and grasp. But they're so busy chasing fantasies. They're chasing this idea that like Michael is sitting there talking to them, and it's not right because it's taking attention away from what needs to be focused on. I think nothing can be undone. Nothing can go. I think that everybody just needs a clean slate. Everybody needs to stop fighting, get their shit together, and let's figure this shit out. Because let me tell you something. We are all the same. All of us who believe that Michael are alive, we're all the same. We all have the same thought, like, okay, he didn't die. Something inside of us is telling us that Michael did not die on June 25th, right? There's something inside of us that's telling us that. There's something even more that's after 10 years pressing us what is going on. After I talked to that person today, I was like, oh my God, because I just felt so validated on so many things. And he doesn't believe that Michael's alive, you know? But he was just telling me, he's like, how did you figure this stuff out? Like that, he literally told me things that you put in your video, I have literally talked to him about before. He has literally talked to me. He asked me if I knew what the Great Purification was. And I know what the hell he was talking about. This was back in like the 90s. So it's like, okay, let's just get focused on what we need to get focused on and stop the fighting. And it doesn't serve anybody to go back and forth and fight. There's so much to figure out and understand. But if people are going to continue to be misleading and continue to walk down the path of darkness, I just say just ignore them, because what's going to happen is they're going to hit a brick wall. I already see it happening. I am thriving. I don't have a lot of views, a lot of followers, but I know that I'm thriving because even if it's me standing by myself, I know that I am seeing Michael's truth. I know that. I'm confident with it. So I am thriving and progressing. Okay. But if you just keep chasing these fantasies, you're going to keep hitting brick walls. You're going to keep hitting brick walls. I know a lot of people do not like Pearl, and they don't like Pearl Jr., and they hate her, and they say shit about her. And I have not been a fan of Pearl because for my own reasons, I feel like she has been shady towards me, like calling me names, saying shit about my past, and like she lied to me because I guess Peter told her something that wasn't true about me. I don't fucking know. But she just has been mean to me before. I've been mean to her. We've been mean to each other. I don't really care for her. She doesn't really like me. Just like I don't like Susan, like me. It's fine. We don't have to like each other. But I think that aside, if you remove all the like Peter stuff, that Pearl is a good investigator. She brings a lot to the table. She does. She does bring a lot to the table. She's a very good investigator when it comes to finding out facts about things. She's going to the courts. She's going to the hearings. She doesn't have to do that shit, but she does it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just feel like I'm not defending her. I'm not defending Souza. I'm not defending myself. What I'm saying is this is dumb. It's been 10 years. Okay. This fighting stuff has to stop because it's not going to progress anyway. I'm not participating in it. So if people want to keep going at each other, they can do it. I'm not participating. Even now, I'm not throwing shit at anybody. I'm just speaking my opinion. I am thriving. I'm progressing. I'm figuring shit out. So I'm not going to even bring this up anymore. But I just really hope that people can just seriously like just come together and just stop because it's not benefiting. And there are so many, there's like literally divisions and factions. People divided, and it's not helping anything. When you have like this group that follows this person, this group that follows that person, this group that follows, it's stupid because what it does is it creates these things. It doesn't make sense. We're not together. We're not coagulating together to figure this out. And it's stupid. because I don't think Michael wants his fans or his people, especially us people who know he's alive. He doesn't want us like broken up. Like, I can't imagine how he feels. Like, we're not doing him justice by talking shit on each other. I don't feel that from him. I don't feel like by slighting someone else, he seemed like, oh, haha, this is so good. Like, no, it's not. I just feel like my advice to Pearl is, Pearl, she did her short film, Prisoner of Fame. People watched it and they have an opinion. And having an opinion doesn't mean being abusive, doesn't mean bullying, doesn't mean saying horrible things about her kid, doesn't, but you can't, if I do something, people are going to have an opinion. If I do a documentary or a video, people are going to have an opinion. They're going to say this is shit. They don't like it. It's crap. They don't believe it. That's part of it. You cannot spend your day arguing with people because they have an opinion on your work. You can't. If you do work, people are going to have an opinion on the work that you do. If it bothers you that much, then you shouldn't be doing videos. You shouldn't be doing movies. I'm not saying like bullying or fighting or calling you names. I'm not saying that, but it's like people are gonna give bad reviews. They're gonna say things. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. We've all had our time. There's been times where people have been against Sousa. I know that for a fact. There have been times people came against her, made videos about her. I've been around for 10 years, so I know everything that's happened. Time people just like they fucking came for her, like came for her head. I know that there were whole blogs written about Sousa before. There's been blogs written about me, making videos about me. It comes with the territory. It just does. People are gonna have an opinion, but your focus should be on what we're doing for Michael. Period. And I hope I didn't come off as bitchy or talking. I'm not talking shit on anybody. I'm really not. Like, I don't have a problem with anyone. I'm not afraid of anyone. If you want to have a problem with me, we can have a problem. That's fine. We can do that too. But I'm not trying to have a problem with anyone. What I'm saying is we just have to get focused because this stuff is crazy. Like, I'm smiling right now because I know, like, Michael has had a story to tell for years. And I feel like finally, like this 11th year, we're just going to know stuff. But we have, that's what we should be focused on. That's what we should really see. And you guys who have watched my videos and like, I'm so like, I just can't believe the feedback. I'm so grateful, like I'm so grateful that I was able to translate those into something that you guys like, and vibe with. That's cool because they're very different from the videos that I used to do, and I know it's a tedious process. It's very slow. It's like, people want to know like what's going on right now. And we will certainly talk about like I really want to just kind of dive into that last year of Michael's life because a lot can be said about that. And I think I will. I was going to go through some other things and I might go back to some other things here and there, but clearly Michael was saying, even with this photo, like he was saying something, that blue star. And I still haven't figured out a lot of that. I'm still very confused, but hopefully, I also met a guy who is Hopi, and we're going to talk about some things. He told me he also was a person that was like, yo, a lot of things that you're saying is very true. He's from the Hopi. So, I'm going to spend some time talking to him soon. And I don't think that Michael's only message is about the Hopi. I don't think that. That's not my thought process. I think that the Hopi prophecy just kind of manifests other things that are going on. I think it's a mixture. I was watching Michael Jackson's home, like lost home videos, and he was talking about how he didn't celebrate Christmas and like himself and just talking about things. Michael's just a very like he's like an enigma. There's so many like layers to him, and that's why I don't think anything. I really never thought that Michael was involved with that Q movement, but now I'm just like, I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe he is. Maybe he's just because remember we kept saying like, how would Michael be able to pull this off? How would he be able to have government help to do this? You have to ask logical questions like, how would he be able to like pull it off? So if somebody in the corners department was able to help Michael because he's, I've always said that like you by joining. There are people involved in these movements who have official titles. So maybe he is involved in exposing this stuff. And maybe that's why there's always been this need to kind of take him down and say he's a pedophile because he knows what's really going on. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's not my area of expertise, and I would encourage you to follow people who are following that. But I don't think that's only it. Clearly, it's not only it. When I start talking about 2008, 2009, 2010, the whole hoax 10 years, and I start showing you guys how it associates with this prophecy, you're going to be like, holy shit. So I think it's just a combination of a couple things. But I know with the Hopi prophecy, it speaks about children, and it's crazy. It talks about it. So, and I want to talk to you guys too. So, what is obvious to me that wasn't before, and I spoke about this previously. Let me see if I can get it real quick. Give me one moment. There's I'm gonna add this photo if I can find it, since we're talking about this. So, like, if you look at this, the Triumph album cover. Hopefully this isn't. So if you kind of look at this, so now that I'm looking at this album cover, it's crazy because the blue, remember I was like, why are they glowing? Why are they glowing? Well, now we know about this blue star Kachina. They're glowing blue. And it's very interesting because I was like, what does this mean? And then in the Jacksons, where the O is, you have the peacock feather. And now we know what that means. So it's very interesting to look at things in hindsight and go back and like evaluate. So that blue that was like coming off of them, I was like, why are they glowing? So I don't really know. It's like, so I'm telling you this because I want to show you something else. So, you know, I went back and I'm like researching, looking at things, like just trying to find more. Because all I have is like the music video, which I did break down for you guys. So I'm going back and I'm looking and I'm researching and I'm like, what is this? I still haven't figured Can You Feel It out completely, but I found a commercial. I'm gonna play this commercial for you guys. 1 second here. It's a promotional commercial. Hopefully this works. And you can see this. Let me just show you. Hold on a second. I don't know what this sounds like. You see that purification again. And you see that star coming. Isn't that crazy? And it's like in space. So in the commercial, he says, let the Jacksons lead the way with the light. It's crazy. Are you guys able to see the video? So it's really interesting. To me, it's very fascinating that it's just like if you're reading the prophecy, it talks about the purification. If I would have seen this, I probably would have to do the whole entire video because this is just the entire, just the commercial for promotional use. But if you look at that, and then 1 second, let me see something. So we're looking at that, and then we see. I still don't understand. My only confusion, I'm still trying to figure out. This is the video. I'm playing it right now. This is the video I'm talking about. Can you see it? So I'm gonna be doing a video that I'll have out on Friday that I'll talk more like in detail, but and also at the end of the music video when they're I wanted to also you know how they're all holding hands and they're like standing at the end of the music video, how they're all holding hands? It reminds me so much of this. Remember the light was glowing at the end of the video and they were all holding hands? And there's a scene that's let me see if I can find that scene. Hold on a second. I have to take a screenshot, so it'll take a minute, but I should have already had this prepared, but I wasn't really ready. I have to come right to it. Oh wow, this really does look just like it. Oh my god, wait a second, guys. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna just show you the screenshot directly. Hold on a second. This is kind of creepy. I'm kind of tripping right now. Um, did I not grab it? Hold on. This is crazy. Wow. Okay, hold on a second. Let me show this to you guys. It's like identical. Wow. I hadn't even like seen it like that. I just remembered, but I hadn't seen it. That's crazy. Wow. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to break down. There's a lot of stuff to break down, a lot of things to like talk about. There's just it's so much 'cause I feel like I kind of had to go back and like watch everything over again and like evaluate everything over again. So I'm gonna have to break this down in videos so that you guys are able to like, see it. It's easier for me to do the videos too because I feel like I could just put it all together at one time and then we can talk about it later. It's hard for me to do things live and discuss them because I feel like when I do that, I'm just like rambling and like talking and talking and it's not making much sense. So, um, plus you guys are not very interactive. You guys are very quiet in lives, and it makes me feel kind of like weird because I'm just like talking and talking, and people are just like silent, not saying anything. So, yeah. So I'll have the video out on Friday, and then I'll do on Wednesdays. I'll do the actual like live videos talking about them. So I really just that's pretty much it. I am just like really I'm finding a lot of information and I'm not really talking about a whole lot of stuff. I just find like I don't know. I feel like people are just might not be ready to understand certain things. And Michael Jackson, one thing I had to accept and come to understand and not get offended or take it personally is just that a lot of Michael Jackson fans they're just interested in like the pop. They're just interested in the music and him being a pop star. They don't really care about like things that really were going on with him. So I have to like not internalize that when people are just not very focused on what I'm talking about. So, because I could easily just like turn this stuff into a book. I don't have to make YouTube videos like it would probably be easier for me to just turn this into a book and just like sell it, but I'm not. I'm trying to just show it to people who are like listening and paying attention. Um, so I do appreciate you guys who are supportive and who are sharing the videos and like joining in on the discussions and using the form. I really appreciate you guys for that. It's a lot of information, but it's gonna all come to a head, and it's all very important to just understand. So, oh, someone left up what you say. Let me see here. Um, If you watch Moonwalker during the Smooth Criminal short film, you'll see shooting stars and the bad guys and most. Yes. Okay. Wait. The whole spider thing is crazy. Oh my god. I cannot wait to start talking to you guys about this spider thing. It is insane. Also, did you guys know the Hopi? There's a sunflower called the Hopi sunflower. The Hopi sunflower. I'm gonna show it to you guys. So there's different kinds of sunflowers. Hold on a second. Let me find this thing for you. The Hopi sunflower has a black center. It's different than other ones. It's called a black dye sunflower. And I don't know, it's like, oh my, it blew my mind. I was like, what? Let me see here. There's so much, guys. Like, it's crazy. There's so much shit. Like, it's, oh my God. It's so much information. Like, that's why I have to make sure I'm doing these videos like once a week and I'm just like, I'm not getting overwhelmed because it's so much information. This stuff, if you guys knew the stuff I've been finding out the past couple days, your minds would be so blown. So check this out. This is the sunflower, the Hopi sunflower. Yes. Yeah, so even it's not even just with like the Hopi, it's a lot of the Native American tribes have the same beliefs. It's also very similar to Christian beliefs, very similar to what we're talking about the Bible. So it all ties in. It really all ties in, all the different faiths. But this is called the Hopi sunflower, Hopi black dye sunflower, and it's different. It's a different species. It's crazy. I had no idea. There's so much stuff. Like, oh my God. There's so much stuff, guys. Like it's so crazy. And when I think about that, I think about, hold on a second. Something else that's different to me now, that I look at differently now. Maybe I shouldn't show this to you guys right now. I'll wait. I'll wait. Not now. I'm not gonna do this right now. I'll wait to show it to you. I can't really explain it right now. So but yeah, it's like, that's crazy. This stuff is insane. So much information. I'm enjoying every second of it. And I'm enjoying everybody's input too, because there's just a lot going on right now. And I'm just like, I'm not trying to race any finish line to be the number one person. YS, if you have, are you on Facebook? Let me send you my Facebook account. Let me just give you my Facebook page. And then you can like send me messages on there if you want to. Hold on a second. This is my Facebook page if you want to contact me. It look like that, Milagros? Literally, it's crazy. It's so fucking crazy. It's so crazy. Like there is so much stuff. Like I wish I could spend like 24 hours a day just like talking about this. I have found out so much shit in the past week. Like it's crazy. So somebody in this room right now told me about the black heart, the black elk prophecy with the Hopi. Oh my God, there is so much stuff. Like there is no way that Michael was not talking about these people. There's no way he wasn't. I saw that Paris's new album is gonna be called Geronimo. But Geronimo he's an Apache Native American. But still, her album's gonna be called Geronimo. And her band's called the Soundflowers, which is really cool. There's a lot happening, but so just make sure you have my notifications going, and you're subscribed to me, so that you know. So the video will be out on Friday. I'm gonna just have it. I'm probably gonna just make a bunch of them and just have them scheduled to appear those days, so that they're already done. I don't have to upload them and stuff. So that's all for today. I thank you guys for listening. I appreciate all of your support and feedback, and hope no one gets offended by what I said in this live. Like I said, I'm not trying to like offend anyone or like talk shit. I'm really not. I don't have any animosity against anyone in this community. I just want people to come together and start, I have so much stuff going on in my life. Like I have to pretty much, like, I'm moving and there's so much going on right now for me personally. But like I'm focused on this because I feel like it's just important for us to get that message across no matter what. So yeah, I love you guys, and be kind to each other, and stop talking to the fakes on social media. They're not there for you, they're there for attention. Get focused on Michael and his love, and be true to him and yourself, and be blessed. Have a good night, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye.